With the Supreme Court refusing a temporary stay in the implementation of a Texas human rights law, it's an all-hands-on-deck, four-alarm freakout on the progressive left. The last time I remember seeing something on par with this for them was, well, that. Now, to be fair, we all have things that we're passionate about, things that cause us to abandon rationality and look just a little silly to everyone else. For some, it's boy bands. For others, maybe it's comic books.
Who are you?
Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5.
Still others, it may be mediocre politicians with an overinflated sense of self-importance.
It's like somebody might have fainted up here if we got...
And they even tell me that there are those who go crazy over something as mind-numbingly boring as soccer. But getting worked into a lather over the fact that fewer babies are going to be dismembered in their mother's wombs? Gotta tell you, that's more than just a little bit creepy. I mean, the outfits are different, but the bloodlust that's seen here?
Hands up, everybody! My body is my own! Hands up, everybody! My body is my own!
And here? It's pretty thin. In one corner, you have elected representatives like Democrat Cori Bush tweeting her concern over the black, brown, low-income, queer, and young folks in Texas. The folks this abortion healthcare ban will disproportionately harm. Wealthy white folks will have the means to access abortion care. Our communities won't. Just so I'm clear, Ms. Bush, you are lamenting the fact that there will now be less dead offspring in your minority communities. You know, you keep talking like that and somebody's going to confuse you for being Planned Parenthood's founder. And then in the other corner, you have legal analysts like disgraced CNN contributor Jeffrey Toobin.
They haven't even said a word about it, which strikes me as a real blow against the Supreme Court's institutional reputation.
Indeed, Jeff. Hey, while we're talking about reputations, shouldn't dudes who impregnated the daughter of their colleague attempted to coerce her into an abortion? When that failed, he fought to keep his name off of his child's birth certificate, and then had to be forced by a judge to actually pay his child support? Shouldn't that dude maybe sit this one out? And then demonstrating the morally depraved state of mind that some can twist themselves into, all in an effort to continue worshiping at the altar of convenience. Former Columbia prof and current Newsweek contributor Richard Hananiah complained that a 6-week abortion ban would result in a world where 5 times as many children with Down syndrome would survive the war zone that is the womb. Oh, and similar numbers for other disabilities. It's a solid point, you see, because people with disabilities, well, they're less human and less worthy of life than the rest of us normal folk. Richard, I'm going to cut you some slack and say that the only way that you say something this incredibly gross is because you've never met someone with Down syndrome before. If you had, you would know that our world could certainly use a lot more of their innocence, positivity, love, and joy. But don't take it from me. Take it from Frank Stevens.
Whatever you learn today, please remember this. I am a man with Down syndrome, and my life is worth living.
You bet it is, Frank.